Do you get frustrated when your FIFA Ultimate Team player shoots like that? Well, I do, as you can see. But luckily, I found the guys at Foot Helper who helped me not to make my players shoot like absolute Josh McGinnises. And they can help you as well. If you want your weekend league games doing for you, if you want a bit of guidance, if you want some tips and tricks, you can, ask those to do it for a price, and you can get a discount if you use my code OldGrandpaJoe at checkout for 20% off your order. Right, hello there everybody and welcome to the preview for Ipswich Town versus Hull City on Tuesday the 24th of November. Kick-off at 7pm at Portman Road in League 1. Big game this, first versus third. Woo! It's gonna be difficult. But I'm confident. Something that I couldn't say going into these sorts of big games last season. Anyway, straight on to team news. Keane Lewis Potter is the only absentee for the trip to Portman Road to face Ipswich Town. Lewis Potter returned to training on Friday after a period of self-isolation after taking a COVID-19 test. He will not be match fit yet, so he's unlikely to feature. Doubtful is Greg Docherty. The Scotsman missed the 3-1 win against MK Dons on Saturday. I think this will be down to some sort of knock picked up in training, but the cause of his absence is unknown at time of recording. In case you're wondering about Device, by the way, fully fit as far as I'm aware, just not been selected. Odd. Anyway, on to Refwatch then. The referee is Lee Swabby, with the two liners being Paul Yates and Paul Kelly, with Scott Williams, the fourth official. On to stats then. Hull City had 8 shots against MK Dons. Of those 8, 4 were on target. Hull City had just 35% of possession. Hull City committed 24 fouls and made 19 tackles. Is that the other way around? I think that's the other way around. Give me a minute. Yeah, it's the other way around. Hull City made 19 fouls and 24 tackles. The Tigers had an overall pass accuracy of 75%. In total, City made 377 passes in the game. Josh McGinnis scored his 3rd and 4th league goals this season. What do I think then? Fully fit squad other than KLP, he should play against Stevenage to get him back to fitness. Keane will have to work hard to get back in the side. Scott keeps scoring. Top work against MK. Need to keep momentum. Crewing the Papa John's trophy is a decent draw. And you just see at the bottom there. I the Tiger podcast returns Wednesday at 5pm on this YouTube channel, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Yes. It's a good episode, this one. It's quite long, but it's good. Trust me, it's good. And soon we will be talking to a Hull City Academy player. As you're watching this video, as this video premieres on Monday at 4pm, we will be talking to a Hull City Academy player in an hour's time. It's class. The podcast is back and it's better than ever. It's through Zoom, yes, but is it better than ever? I'd probably say so. On to head-to-head battles then. George Honeyman and Flynn Downs. Wow, that's going to be a tough midfield battle. My phone's ringing. I will have to answer that later. And so yeah, George Honeyman and Flynn Downs in the midfield, and Jacob Greaves will have to defend against Caden Jackson. On to the opposite view now then, and we are talking to Regan Tuck, also known as Blue Tube on this very platform. Ipswich fan, top kidder. Regan, it's over to you, mate.
Hello to Joe's viewers, my name is Regan and I run the YouTube channel called BlueTube, where I interview Ipswich Town fans prior to a game with my microphone. I've been asked by Joe to do a quick preview, well, not quick, few minutes preview, about Ipswich Town versus Hull City, the upcoming game. I'm excited for this one because it's a chance for both sides to prove their worth, obviously. Ipswich Town, last season we couldn't beat the big sides, and I expect Hull City to be finishing in at least that top 6 position along with us. So it's going to be a good test for Ipswich, and I hope we can make the most of it today. And we stay at our on that evening, and we can get all 3 points. But I'm not too hopeful. Whole good team, played good football, managed to equip the right players in. Ipswich were looking a bit shaky. Yesterday, at the time of recording this is Sunday. Yesterday, Saturday, we were 1-0 down Shrewsbury, managed to scrape a 2-1 win in the 97th minute. Somehow, we didn't deserve it at all. We aren't playing great football at the moment, but I'm hopeful that we can go out slightly better against a strong Hull City side. Players to look out for us then. I think our younger players are shining more than our more experienced at the moment. Although Luke Chambers, Stephen Ward, the older heads of the group, both looking very sharp. But the youngsters are the ones that, and the 23-year-olds who are looking to be carrying the team a little bit at the moment. I think we've only had 1 goal come from a striker this season, so that's not a great stat. But our midfielders are looking great, all quite young. It's just Lambert doesn't really know when to play them, unfortunately. But yeah, and then score prediction. I don't want to make a score prediction. I don't want to predict the Ipswich Town League position because we're so unpredictable, and so's League One. Just like you guys, you probably came to the league relegated from the Championship. It's going to be a walk in the park. It's what we all thought. We had a brilliant start to the season, and we still have had a decent start. But it's just gone to. It's. I don't want to predict anything with Ipswich. So I think I'm going to say it's going to be. Like I said, I don't want to predict anything, so I don't want to predict a loss, so I'm going to say 2-0 Hull. No, I'm joking. I'm going to say 2-0 Ipswich, because I'm feeling kind of optimistic, but kind of not. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Come on, you Blues.
Thank you very much to Regan for that, and you can follow him down in the description. His YouTube and Instagram will be the top 2 lines. On to current form now then. 5 wins in the last 5. Ipswich, only 2 wins. One of those was a League 2. One of the defeats was a League 2 side and the Papa Johns. Woo! So they're not in the greatest form, but these lot know how to win games. Paul Lambert has got a very, very good side in East Anglia. And there'll be no pushovers. No one in this league will be. As we move on to the league table then. Top of the league. We're top of the league. We are Hull City. We're top of the league. Well, in the league and in the Papa John's Trophy Group H North, where the draw has been drawn. As you can see, I've got it all prepped out there, ready in case we get to the final at Wembley. But yeah, so Crewe in the round of 32. It's gonna be a decent game against Crewe. When they played us earlier in the season, they were a tough nut to crack, and we did manage to do it, and I think we'll manage to do it again, hopefully, because we won the group stage. We got Crewe. It's class. In the FA Cup. Stevenage on Sunday, live on BBC Sport, rather than on the BBC Sport website and BBC iPlayer. And in the league, 2 points clear at the top, with a game in hand on 2nd and 4th. It's good to be Hull City right now. On to around the grounds then on League One Matchday 14. Accrington Stanley will face Crewe. Burton Albion will face Charlton Athletic. Doncaster Rovers will face Blackpool. Gillingham will face AFC Wimbledon. Milton Keynes Dons will welcome Shrewsbury Town to Stadium MK. Peterborough United will face Plymouth Argyle, whilst Oxford will travel to Fratton Park to take on Portsmouth. Rochdale will welcome Northampton Town to the the Crown Oil Arena. Swindon Town will face Lincoln City. Wigan Athletic will face Bristol Rovers. And on Friday, interestingly enough, Fleetwood Town will face Sunderland. Those two sides knocked out the FA Cup, just saying we knocked Fleetwood out. So their game for this game week is for some reason being played on Friday? I don't know. Anyway, shared shirts now then, and it's Will Keane. I wasn't there when Will Keane scored, but it's a big joke on Twitter that people were there. So he played for us. Mike Phelan signed him for us from Manchester United in 2016. He was with us until 2019, and in 22 appearances he scored the once, which is a shame for Will because he had a lot of injuries. He had a lot of injuries. And in terms of Ipswich, they're from 2019 until 2020, I believe. Yeah, we sent him on loan in 2019, where he played 11 times, scored three. And between 2019 and 20, well, he left Ipswich in the summer, and in 23 games for Ipswich, he scored 3 goals. So he scored 6 goals in total for Ipswich in what is a total of what? I've forgotten what I've read out. 23, add 11, in 34 appearances, he scored 6 goals, with half of those goals coming on loan from us. Will Keane, were you there when Will Keane scored? Let me know in the comments below. On to my predicted 11 now then. In the 4-3-3, Matt Ingram in goal with a back four of Josh Emmanuel, Reece Burke, Jacob Greaves and Callum Elder, with Alfie Jones keeping his place in defensive midfield, with Richie Smallwood and George Honeyman pushing up a little bit higher. Well, Smallwood a little bit higher than he normally would. Honeyman, normal position. Malik Wilkes on the right, Hakeem Adelakan on the left, and Josh McGuinness leads the line. It's an unchanged team from the one that beat MK Dons. In terms of subs, are they the same? Yeah, they are. I'm going to spoiler alert, they are. So it's George Long, Louis Coyle, Dan Batty, Tom Eves, James Scott, Martin Samuelson, Regan Slater. That's the team in the pictures. That's the team on the pitch. It's a good side. Will he get the win? We're sticking with a 2-1 scoreline, which I predicted for the MK Dons game, and I'm saying yes, it will. Thank you very much for watching the preview. Remember, check out Regan. Remember the podcast as well, coming back soon. And yeah, see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.